Hope you all are doing well. This is Marvin with Preaching Sense. Just wanted to do a video just to recap some of my best pickups for 2023. The fragrances that just were the best. Some are going to be actually 2023 releases, and some will just be fragrances that are just new to me from this year. So they'll be different. There'll be some for this spring, summer, fall, winter. So good variety. Let's get right to it. Okay, so first one's by Guerlain. This right here is Prive. This is the Habit Rouge. It is a beautiful red bottle, as you can see here. It is what I would say is class and luxury and sophistication in a bottle. It really is a complex fragrance. Opens up with a little bergamot and ginger, so you get a little bit of a spice there. But as it develops, you're going to get this nice iris and orange blossom type of accord. And then as it gets into the dry down, and you'll probably get this throughout, will be that leather. You'll get leather nuances, some vanilla, some little patchouli. It is a really complex fragrance. It's a special fragrance. I would dress this up. Wear this on special occasions. This is not something you just throw on going to the mall. This is unique. I think I would definitely sample it because it's a lot going on in this fragrance. Run you about $150, but man, this is a special fragrance. All right, get your nose on it. Next on the list is, and that was a 2023 release. I'd wear that one more so in the fall and winter. But it is versatile enough to pull off, and maybe even some tone, maybe in the spring a little bit as well. I wouldn't wear it in high heat at all. So next one on the list is by Zaharoff, and this is CoCoLoCo. I did a detailed review of this earlier this summer. This is a detailed bottle. You see the textured bottle. Every cap you get will be different depending on, which one you get. This is really, I'd say, vacation in a bottle. It is opens up with a clementine accord. That's a juicy, sweet, kind of mandarin accord, and it has some other fruits like maybe pineapple and pear. And then as it develops, you're going to get that nice coconut accord, which just makes you feel like you're walking on the beach, or more so relaxing on the beach. Like you're on vacation, just enjoying yourself. There's some cardamom in here. And then as it dries down, this is what really sets it apart. You'll get a pimento accord, which is a little bit of a kind of a spice, maybe a cinnamon nutmeg. And so that makes this a good fragrance, not only for the summer, but also as you get into those fall months, as you're transitioning into the fall months. This right here is a perfect fragrance to do that. As it dries down, you're going to get some warm, musky accords, some benzoin and vanilla. You'll get a little bit of tonka, a little nuttiness to it. This thing takes you on a journey, and it is just special. I look forward to wearing this again next summer and into the fall. I might even throw it on a little bit into the late spring. It's a good transition fragrance. Run you about $135 last I checked. Get your nose on CoCoLoCo. All right, so next one on the list, I won't spend too much time on it because it's been talked about in the fragrance community a lot. I've talked about it. This is Jean Paul Gaultier. This is Le Male Elixir. You all know. This is just a beautiful fragrance. It opens up with a nice lavender. Has a little freshness from the mint accord in there as well. You're going to get a nice amount of benzoin, so you're going to get this rich sweetness from that. There's a little honey, tonka, maybe some tobacco as it in the dry down as well. So it's just, I wear this summer nights and definitely this time of year. The fall and the winter, this thing is going to really perform, especially in the cold weather. It's going to really perform well. The projection, I get a pretty good projection of this one as well. And the other two, I do, they last long and they project as well. Maybe not CoCoLoCo as long. It doesn't last as long for that one, in case you were wondering. But good quality fragrance. You can get it for about $100. Next on the list is going to be Chambre by Noir, by that's Olfactive Studio. Good fragrance right here. This is a nice plum and incense bomb. Good violet accord, which is a sweet floral. Really enjoyed this one. There's a papyrus accord, which gives a nice smokiness to it. Has some nice creaminess from the sandalwood, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Bentley Intense for Men. Has that kind of a vibe. So beautiful fragrance, running about $115. Good to wear. I wore this, you could wear this in the spring because of that violet cord. I wouldn't wear it necessarily in high heat, but anytime, but definitely this time of year, all the way through the spring, this one is going to work. So from fall, winter into spring, this is going to do you in good. Get your nose on it. Next on the list, we're going to go with Xerjoff. This is 40 knots. This is a very unique fragrance. It has a nice woodiness and saltiness to it. It gives you that vibe of walking along the beach and you see the foam from the water as the waters come up to the shore. So there's a nice sea breeze. It's not overly aquatic or anything like that, but it's warm and musky. And even though this note's not listed, I get this sparkling iris accord that seems to come through. So that's what my nose gets. You can wear this year round, man. This is really good fragrance, quality fragrance. Definitely different than the norm. Next one on the list is going to be Men Nebula. Now this one right here, it gives you that vibe. It's a clone of A-Man. That's a pure malt Mugler, which is hard to find, but one of the best fragrances of all time. This right here is probably one of my favorite fragrances that you can get for $20. Other than this and Lattafa's Eternal Oud, some of the best fragrances you can get. Has some fruity accords in here as it opens up. And then it has the malt. The malt is like this nutty roasted chocolate accord in there. That's just, that's amazing. Mixed with the whiskey accord. Man, there's some, in the dry down, you'll get some vanillas and some musk and some warmness to it. Good for this time of year. Quality fragrance. Get your nose on this. You don't need a sample of this. $20, just go ahead and get it. Next one on our list is going to be Sweet Tobacco, 1821. This right here is probably one of the best sweet tobaccos I put my nose on. It'll run you about $50. It is it's real boozy. You're gonna get some dried fruits in there in the opening. There's some good tonka in there as well. There's a red wine accord, which gives a kind of a cherry, strawberry type of vibe. It's not overly fruity, so I wouldn't say that, but it's just a sweet tobacco. It's beautiful, great. I was quite impressed with this. Definitely something you should just go ahead and get your nose on. Very affordable, $50. Might be able to get it cheaper. And then along with that is going to be another one, Dunhill. This is Indian Sandalwood. And this right here is really just all about the sandalwood, just like the name says. It is you'll get this really nice iris and sandalwood combo, which gives a nice creaminess that just smells amazing. Perfect for this time of year, fall and winter. It's just gonna really perform well. I think there's a carrot accord in here as well for what it's worth, but it's just a beautiful fragrance. Run you about $55 to $80 depending on the size. Well, not the size, but depending on where you get it. So that's another great one that I picked up this year. Another one was one that's been around for a while, but it's just new to me, and that's Terre. This is the Parfum version. This here is just different, man. It's unique. It has, it's a woody citrus fragrance, so it definitely probably would do well in the summer, spring and summer. But I think it's very versatile because It has some nice woods and some, if you just want a nice freshness, and from there's some woods, oak moss, some benzoin in there. But what sets it apart is this flint accord. And that flint accord is kind of a wet, metallic earthiness to it. It kind of reminds, you know, the same vibe you're going to get when you're wearing Ganymede. I had to look at it. Ganymede or H24. You know, those have those metallic accords. So if you're into those kind of accords, I think you'll like this one. Definitely different. Probably worth a sample for this one. I think I'd sample it, but I really enjoy this one. Run you about $80 to $120 depending on the size. And then I think this may be my last one that I'll talk about. This is Odyssey Wild One. This is by Armaf. This is a gold edition, cheesy bottle. Run you about $50, but it's that bergamot lemon mint type of vibe. It gives you the that Dior Sauvage type of family, maybe some Bleu de Chanel mixed in there. There's some lavender, some spices, maybe from the peppers. You're gonna get some ambers and some sandalwood and some musk, but it's a nice fragrance. I wore it a lot this summer, all about the summer. High heat, I wore this a lot, and it really just really did in good. It really performed really well. I was really quite impressed with it. So those are just some of the fragrances. I think I've gone through all the ones I want to mention that were the best pickups for me for 2023. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is Marvin with Fragrancenet, and I look forward to being with you all in the next video. Take care.